Good afternoon, citizens of Bakasaki City, and today's broadcast is of Final Fantasy XIV Online. I don't know if you guys are kind of familiar with this game or just kind of the Final Fantasy series in general. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. I say big, I've completed 4 and I've played a bit of 7 and a bit of 8 and a lot of 15, but the way that Final Fantasy is, they're all kind of separate stories anyway. And this was their attempt at an MMO, so it launched to really bad fanfare. It was really buggy, didn't have much to it. It was pretty bare bones, and it was kind of revamped with A Realm Reborn. Square Enix kind of doubled down on it, spent a ton of money and time to kind of bring it back to life and kind of reinvigorate it. And so we've had 2 expansions now since, and this is where we are now with Stormblood. I'm a big fan of like MMOs in general. Played a ton of ESO, played a ton of Black Desert Online. So this will be my first time kind of playing in the Final Fantasy world. I think it's really exciting because I really like the Final Fantasy world. I really like the kind of different storylines and different kind of magic and, you know, like steampunky sort of stuff. So should be really interesting. And I'll see what's all about. Let's jump right in. Oh look, all of the server names are all kind of spelled in Final Fantasy. That's cute. Stormblood. I think that's the second expansion. Ooh, cutscene. That music there.
A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal.
Ooh.
Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced
A realm
by
reborn.
gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral.
That food looks delicious. I love like JRPG cutscenes and things, and there's food involved.
In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed
Conflicts.
a great army at the
Very Lord of the Ringsy.
Eorzea, seeking dominion.
Oh, look at that helmet. Look at that. Okay, that's not very Lord of the Ringsy at all.
Desperate resistance,
That dragon
the
cannon.
forces of the Eorzean alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamur, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination.
Holy shit.
From its core
Fucking serves.
emerged an elder
Oh yeah, Bahamut.
who unleashed his fury.
Don't know if I'm saying that right.
The realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end.
There's a lot going on here. Not 100% sure I know what the f*** is going on. Oh, white and peaceful.
5 years have come and gone. The light
Yay,
of life
chocobos!
still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin.
Are these actual like NPCs or characters? Is that...
Changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on.
I'm sure it looks this good in actual game as well. I'm sure it's in engine or something.
Promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period,
I would do anything to have a chocobo in real life. I'd be so jealous.
arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is
What's
yet
that?
unwritten.
Bam, bam. Also the soundtrack already. I know it's just the cutscene, but one of the best things about Final Fantasy.
May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
All right, here we are at the character creation screen. Everybody's favourite. I think I've spent more time in character creation screens than I ever have in any game, I think. Ooh, cool. Let's see what I've got. Elezen. In former times, the Elezen were the sole inhabitants of Eorza, claiming dominion over her. The Hyur are said to have first travelled to Eorza from her surrounding continents and islands 3 great migratory waves later, and they are now the most populous of all civilized races. Oh, that's cute. God, that's patronising already. Lalafell. A wee people sporting short, rotund bodies. The Lalafell appear as no more than children to the eyes of most. Oh, he's a cool cat. Mikote? Mikote? That'll be what it is. The ancestors of Mikote made their way to Eorza during the Age of Endless Frost, traversing the frozen seas in pursuit of the wildlife upon which they subsisted. Oh yeah, Rogaden. I wish I would say it so it wouldn't sound stupid. Known for their brawny builds and piercing eyes, the Rogaden are the largest and most rugged of Eorza's races. And we also have the Aura. The curved horns and beautifully patterned scales that characterise the Aura often give rise to the speculation that the members of the Hyur-like race native to the far eastern continent of Othard are, in fact, progeny of dragons. That's cool. Cat person, a little kid. Oh, come on, that's cute. Or humans. I think I really do we go for weeb dwarves or the heavies? I'm gonna go for a weeb dwarf because I've never kind of really played as like a small race before, so let's see what that's like. I've been watching a lot of Hunter x Hunter as well recently, so it might be a nice idea to have another plucky child. Alright, so I'm gonna be a little boy, not like that, just like a normal boy. That's cute. It looks quite nice already though, which is nice. So let's go for like, oh, this looks good. Unique. Oh, look, I'm just looking for my tiny belongings, which are like normal belongings, but small. So let's, small clothes. Oh, okay, that's weird. That's a fucking nappy. What the hell? Weird. Really weird. Just gonna wear my normal clothes again. Alright, so Plainsfolk. From the flat landscapes of the Plainsfolk home islands are where this Lalafell clan takes its name. Or the Dunesfolk. Perhaps the most unique characteristic of the Dunesfolk is their luminous eyes, a result of glossy protective layer which covers their pupil in an evolutionary response to their homeland's glaring sunlight. So I'm going to pick Dunesfolk because I like his little dance as well. It's cute. Oh, he's so happy. Yeah, I definitely made the right choice. Height. No. There's no difference whatsoever. I'm growing! Oh, look at his happy little face. He's adorable. I think we should make somebody who looks like Killua. I can't remember what his hair looks like, to be honest. Is that it? It's his hair colour. I'm just making a tiny, cute human child. Feels weird to be like making a character of a kid, but let's have a strong masculine jaw of a little cute person. What eyes are we going to have? Ooh. Iris size. Sure. Eye colour. I can't actually remember what eye colour Killua has. Oh, grinning little creep. Imagine waking up and this little bloke was just at the end of your bed. Should I? Oh my god. He's got a little moustache. He's adorable. Oh, he's a little punk boy. Oh my god, even the tattoos are cute. Oh, that's adorable. I'm totally going to have that. Face paint. Wow, that feels wrong because it looks like, so, you know, somebody's drawn a tattoo on a child. Oh, I pick a voice. All right. That sounds really like Gon, or any sort of plucky kid from anime. Nandayo. Okay, so this is another sub kind of group, or like class trait, I think. Mover of glaciers and goddess of war is the deity of Ishgard. Commands the element of ice. This one does ice as well. Divine lover, ruler of rivers and wisdom, god of knowledge. So we kind of went down that way with his race choice. God of knowledge. Let's do this one. Conjurer, foul mage. Be a force of terror. The heart of this call lies the ability to call forth latent ether within oneself and then mold it to their sorcery. He's got a little blade. He's got a little staff, and he's got a little book. So let's go for an arcanist. Yes. Oh, what should we call him? Let's call him Plucky. How about Plucky Barnes? There we go. Oh wow. I mean, it looks pretty good so far. Let's begin a new game. I'm adorable. I'm absolutely adorable. Oh, you're right, lad. I don't know why I picked that accent. Oh, I'm just sleeping. Those massive eyes. Oh god, he's a pirate. You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides, rolling on the ship. Got your stomach churning, has it? Yeah, that's actually. How did you know? Limsa Luminsa. Limsa Luminsa. That's a terrible name for a place. Still a fair way off in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? You can't just kidnap a child and just be like, oh, stick with me. Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see? Okay, those are creepy shining twins. Any road, Brennan's the name. Hi, Brennan. And peddling's my trade. Right, I'm sure you haven't murdered or pillaged anybody. Okay. Look at that. Nothing better than a flying pirate ship. I love those in Final Fantasy. I think they're super fun. I don't actually think it's flying, though. I do actually think it's on the water here. Look at me, I can't even see over the edge. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. What was it that attracted you to it? Alright, cool. Do I get a choice? What do I want to say? Power, glory, a massive fortune. Or nothing. I thought that was going to lead to something else. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. May as well, old Brennan's a chatterbox. But he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. It's good to know. There are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Alright. I'll remember to breathe then, Brandon. Thank you so much for your advice. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Thank you. Don't die. I think that's the best advice anybody could get, I reckon. Uh-oh. Something dangerous has happened. I'm sure the music would normally be like, oh no! Ah! Okay, we're getting attacked. It's something we cannot see yet. No, other pirates. Oh, I thought apparently we're not pirates. Pirates? Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below. What? Alright, okay. I'll get below then, I guess. That's the thing about MMOs. They always have a really long intro sequence that goes on forever. I get they're trying to build a world and all, but I want to play a game. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Luminsian colours. Bosses either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. Hey, plot device. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon range. And no buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind is in her sails. Okay, so we just outrun them then. That's good. That was two bleeding close. Glad one of us skipped ahead on her shoulder, so I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. So you're a captain, you're garbage. If them pirates give up the chase, we must be close to the port. Let's head up on deck and have a closer look. Why take me up there in the first place? So I can see the action, I guess. Oh, look at that. Glorious ship. Shame it's not flying, though. I like flying pirate ships. They're my favourite. By the by, is this your first trip to Luminsa? Yes. Yes, it is. It is. Well then, let this journeyed interrant, don't know what word that is, tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Okay. It prides itself on being Eorze's foremost naval power. Nice, I think there's a lot to see in this game. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilian influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Hee hee. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us now. As if they weren't bad enough, I heard the she-haggin are riding the coast just as bold as you please. Them, the sea-dwelling beastmen, the locals call fishbacks, because you don't know. In case you don't know. Oh, a landho. I thought it was going to be another bloody attack.
Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Lim Lane. That's a lot easier to say than it looks.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Alright. Look at me. I'm so cute. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at that. Late title card. Final Fantasy 14. Okay. I walk funny. I hope I don't walk this slowly in real time. Wow. It's all floaty and magic. Nice clipping through the slope. Hey, you there. There's going to be a lot of reading in there. Hey, I mean you, this is my district. I'm making my business to know the scum that washes on it. Oh, lovely. We'll venture fresh off the boat. Well then. Allow one of Limsa Laminsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa, bustling city-state filled with scoundrels, brigands, and the rough-cut diamond of the Ratano Sea. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but the adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you'll like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. Okay. Drowning Wench, what a lovely name for a place. It's not far, just head straight down the street and speak with Gafar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift. That will take you to the pub. Okay, cool. Let's find... those are the two twins, I guess. Lift attendant. Hello, lift attendant. Welcome to Minster. You've a mind to visit the Drowning Wench. The Crow's Lift will take you there. Take the Crow's Lift. Cool. Alright, well, what was his name? I'm guessing he's behind the bar. Badaron, there he is. Hey, Badaron. Kinda looks like the pirate already. Hello. Hello. What you'll be, but you ain't here for the drink. You've come to mine to try your hand at venturing, I reckon. Well, you got no shortage of work here in Limsa. Your name's Badaron, the most hospitable of hosteleries in the Drowning Wench. Sure. It is also the home of the Venturers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for handling guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of miraculous. Alright, so you're clearly just a money laundering front then. This town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see people living in fear what tomorrow might bring. Thank you for that intro. And who can blame him? After everything that's happened, Aosa took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only thing that got wiped off the face of the existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. But listen to me, yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis about time we got your mark in my book. Thank you, can I just do something? Yep, let me write, please. Plucky Barnes. It's a fine name, it very much so. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. That was easy. You said on last ferry. Oh my god, there's more bloody introductions. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and the several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck there moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals. Well, I don't think that's how sea combat works. Like they're waiting for this tiny person to appear, and then they just kind of materialize out of thin air. No, hold on there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. Thank you. This fine upstanding young gent is my dear departed grandma's sister's, niece's, cousin's closest companion. The lad will be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Thank you. Is that right then? You surely aware of the recent kidnappings? Respectfully then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of our even closest friends are in doubt. I can't. You're making a good point there, officer. It's a very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times, and two more often than not. Now, sir, would you take a tankard of my finest ale before you return to your duties? Not a watered-down cup of piss as last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog on the side of the strait, Merthor, but that don't mean we get good and pickled. Ah, look, there's a chair just over there crying to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots. Don't take them off, it'll stink the bloody bar out. I hate people who take their shoes off in public. You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnapping, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've been clapping irons on anybody who's been vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Lominsons can be a headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true. But given time will grow on you. Now, where was I? Explaining more shit. Oh, welcome to Limsa. Even the name is repetitive and derivative. Where the seas as green as the faces of my patrons after a few too many... Yes, I get it, you sell booze. Jesus. Take a moment to gather your wits and get started with learning the ways of the city. I still haven't even got to the bloody tutorial yet. Okay, complete, thank you. Now can I... Is there like a tutorial or something? Should we get this? Let's do this quest. Has some information. Okay, listen close, lads. I've got some information. I was passing through Bulwark Hall not too long ago. Saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. I like the sound of those. Limsamins is a bit easy to port. Not all the merchants that blow across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How the plants end up in Mizzenmars, who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name yourself by handing them in. Speak to Skrenral, and she'll be able to take you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs, take them to this place. Being a worldly cat who knows a thing or two about shady goods. Cool. First quest, finally. About half an hour in. I'd like to go downstairs, please. What do you mean I've forgotten to do something? Oh, do I still need to talk to him? Oh, wow. Oh, right, okay. There's the main quest thing. Okay. I can jump really high for a tiny person. Ah, more bloody talking. Okay, cool. It's been half an hour. And we haven't done anything yet. What is that about? I don't... Now can I go downstairs? Wow, that took way too long. Okay, so I'm picking up these peculiar herbs from over here because I have the longest arms in the world despite my tiny frame. Alright, pick up that. I'm just picking up drugs off the floor. I don't think that's a good way of, you know, making a name for myself. Alright, that's the bloke from earlier. So, I need to deliver these herbs to Adzif. Hi, I'm something unpronounceable. You have some herbs you wish for me to examine? Yes, I do. Let's hand over those items. Okay, cool. And then there's my items over there. So let's give him those. Hand those over. As you expect, these are highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are the prime ingredient in the creation of somnus, a substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. I cannot resist the jest. These are naught more than lavender, common enough export from Leminsa, but these are probably spilled from the crates that load into every single ship. Nice joke. I think somebody's been having fun with you, but not to worry, you've learned a few things, made a new acquaintance. Well met. What can I do for you? Can I do something cool for you? Seeks the services of a convenient, unoccupied, unemployed lackey. Excuse me, do you have a moment or two to spare? You seem to be the type who enjoys being accosted for menial tasks. Thanks. Seems self-aware, I guess, at least. I require somebody to make a delivery to the dutiful sisters of Edelweiss. I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't heard of them. The sisters prefer to advise their presence in Leminsa. They do, however, provide a unique service, which the Bulgare consortium has recently been the beneficiary of. I would have you deliver this package to Dorman with our gratitude. Oh, I don't want to look up there. It's very nice, cool. Deliver the package to somebody. Leonwood. It's weird that this game doesn't choose to start on like combat or something, or just something kind of more immediate. Like it's hard to kind of, you know, tell somebody that this world is interesting to kind of, you know, actually feel that way. Whereas at the moment I'm just kind of reading and running around and not doing anything. All right, are you what I need? Hi, this is the dutiful sister of Edelweiss, a house of deep reflection and meditation. Unless you've got business with us, then you can kindly bugger off. That's not very nice. Hey, I'm just delivering stuff, dude. Just delivering stuff, man. A parcel from the Bulgare consortium. Let's have a peek inside. Oh, food. Thank you so much for your lovely work, I think. Like, I just feel like it's kind of weird that, like, my first mission is a delivery mission. Like, it doesn't seem like a very engaging way to start a game. I don't know how much PvE this game has. Oh, yeah. Hey, I delivered your stupid package of bloody cake. Alright, continue your stay and you'll find out what the sisters do. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities be unconventional, you might approach them yourself. Alright, so look at that. The first thing I did in this game was a delivery quest. How wonderful is that? Oh, you're going to explain a market to me. This isn't... I don't think anybody playing this game has never heard of a market in-game. Literally anybody playing this game knows what a shop is. It's like a shop, but in a game. Alright, so now I can go explore. Let's see what the world looks like, because at the moment I haven't actually seen anything. Like, starting in a city is like a really weird idea to start the game, because it's like it's always going to be the safest space. The whole point is that, like, you spend most of your time in an MMO like exploring and stuff, and I've never seen a game start with the boring admin of signing on board. And also, because it's a city, you can't just like wander, because it's like a maze. So you kind of have to, not only are you starting in a place where you don't know where things are or what they do, but you can't like discover things on your own, I guess. Alright, now let me go outside, please. I beg you. I just want to shoot stuff or stab stuff or blow things up. That's all I want to do. Oh, I don't want to kill this lost little lamb. Okay, so my regular attack is right click. Oh, I healed it, so that's not good. Oh, I just murdered a lamb, and that was the most unsatisfying thing in the world. Oh, poor thing. It's really cute and round. Alright, so I can only cast that when I'm standing still. Yay, wildlife murder. Oh, okay, you want to stand up for your little ladybird friend then, do you? Alright, let's try to do something else. Okay, to cast this I have to do it like that. Alright, die, you murdering lamb. My family were killed by you, and I'm going to exact my vengeance. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh no, I died. I got killed by a lamb. I didn't pay attention to that at all. Whoops. So that's it, guys. The first kind of look into Final Fantasy 14, sorry. I'm interested to see where it's going. I'm not 100% sure why nothing has really happened yet. What I might do is I might play through a bit and then see if we can come up to any more interesting bits. See if I can actually do some quests outside, because at the moment I'm just running around back and forth, just like clicking on stuff. Not sure why the kind of game designers chose to start this way. But that's it, guys. Let me know if you like the video. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.